Welcome to DIY with Di. My name is Diane and this is my first official YouTube video, so bear with me please. I have a few YouTube shorts that you can check out where I have done crafts, easy recipes, and even makeup and hair care on a budget. Today will be the first of many for fall decor. I'm starting out making over fall decor that I have accumulated over the years. I want to change some of the color theme, and I want to show you how to have what will look like new fall decor on a budget because you're just redoing what you already have. I hope you like this video and I hope you stay tuned for many more. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, click the like button, and let's let the fun begin. So here is a look at most of the decor I plan to make over. I will probably break it down to a few videos to truly show you the different looks that I'm going for. So I just wanted to show you that before we start. Here I'm starting out with spray painting using Rust-Oleum spray paint on some of the decor. I'm doing different colors all at once because it was very hot outside that day, so the least amount of times outside the better. So right now you see I'm doing silver. I'll be doing some texture, which I'll be painting over, and plum color. Unfortunately, I've never been much for the fall colors, the yellows, reds, oranges, and browns. I'm more into gray, dark purples, deep blues, and even cranberry. Granted, I have some beautiful glass pumpkins that are the traditional fall colors, but I wanted to change a few things up with my decor, so I've decided to do different spray paints. Now, as you see here, the texture spray was a little strong and my pumpkin will fly away, but that's all right. I was able to try again and make it work. Now, my plan with the texture spray was I wanted to first spray it with the texture spray and then eventually paint over it, and to make it look more like cement or an actual heavy pumpkin, just to give it a totally different look and just disguise it so nobody would know that it's actually very light and made out of styrofoam. And as you see right here, I'm not exactly sure what happened. I don't know if it was between the heat and the spray paint being too heavy, but it turned it into mush. So I went ahead and started doing a second coat of the silver. And then I was starting out to do some of the plum color, but somewhere along the line, somehow my battery died and I've lost some footage. So now you'll get ready to see where I'm just starting with the second coat of the plum. And yes, here we go, just the second coat going. I don't know why I chose to pick up the pumpkin. I had an extremely hard time getting the spray paint off of my hand, so I walked around with a purple plumish hand for most of the day. So now that I am done with the second coat of the plum, we will get ready to head on inside so that I can do something totally different, and you'll see me start with different techniques on different decor. So now we head on inside, and now you'll see where I'm painting more pumpkins and adding some paint to some of the ones that I've spray painted. At the end of the video, you'll see where I got my inspiration for the colors for these pumpkins. And here I'm starting to paint with some grays and some shades of purple and even mauve. The paint that I'm using today is Apple Barrel, and I do have a Waverly chalk paint as well. They're all from Walmart. Some of the decor I have is from Dollar Tree, these pumpkins that I'm painting right now. Some are also from Walmart. A few of the other pumpkins I've accumulated over the years, either from Goodwill, from ones that my mother had from years ago that she just didn't want anymore. So I decided, hey, I can change them up and use them for my decor. So like I said before in the beginning of the video, I'm trying to show different ways that you can reuse what you already have to make it look brand new. whether you're on a budget, whether you just don't feel like spending any more money, or you just totally want to just change everything up. So these are just some different ways that you can make everything look brand new. So right now I will just talk a little bit about my decor style. I'm not really one much for farmhouse decor. I know that's pretty popular. I myself, I just kind of like things a little bit more simple. You see, I won't use a lot of bows and embellish a whole lot. It's just not who I am. So if that's something that you want to see a little bit more of, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, click the like button. That way you'll be able to see a few more of the way I decide to decorate my house. Like I said, I know farmhouse is pretty popular, but I just want to show a different style that you can do on a budget and do cheaply. What I've been doing over the past year or so is I like to watch a lot of the YouTube crafts. Some of them do a lot of farmhouse, and I just kind of watch what they do, and then I say, hey, I can do it this way and make it a little bit more my style. So you can, even with my video, you could watch and see how I've done something different, gives you a different idea, and then you can make it your own. You know, everybody has their own taste, their own style, so I'm just here to give you options. Now you see I'm taking this one that's a little bit more country style, farmhouse style pumpkin that this actually was one from my mother, and I wanted to change it up a little bit. So I'm painting this one with the Waverly chalk paint, and then you'll see me do a little bit more to it, which I actually really liked how it turned out. A few other things that I might be doing on my channel is doing some like easy recipes. I know I've done, like I said, I've done a few shorts where I just showed you quickly how to make a few simple recipes. That's another thing I like to do, is I do like to cook. I especially like to bake. So I just might pop up a few times here or there doing a couple different type of videos, just so it's not so mundane, just one type of thing on my channel. I just like to give a little variety, have a little fun. Everybody has, more than one thing they enjoy to do. So I will say that I got some of my craftiness from both sets of grandparents. My father's mom enjoyed painting and making crafts and sewing. My mother's side, my pop-up would make step stools, music box, little things out of wood, and then my grandmother would paint them. I did have the opportunity to paint stuff with her as well. Okay, so right now you see I'm starting with some gray paint on some of the pumpkins. And if you notice that I have been doing different sizes and different style pumpkins that I've been redoing in some of the same colors. So I have a few different pumpkins I'm redoing all plums, a few different styles I'm redoing grays, and the mauves, just to kind of give a variety, shape, and size of color so that everything's not exactly identical. Also, right now, I do not have a Cricut. I'm not sure if I even plan to purchase one. I've always been the type that I've always liked to do things by hand, so I do a lot of painting by hand. I also use the paint markers and I write things out. Sometimes I use stencils if different projects, depending on different things and how big of a project, whether I use a stencil. I haven't tried the rub-ons yet. I was wanting to give that a try as well. And who knows, maybe down the road I'll decide to just suck it up and get a Cricut. I also want to try where you can take a stencil and put it on top of the Dollar Tree vinyl that they have, and kind of have like your own cheap version of Cricut to put on products. So I know that we are just now starting with fall decor, getting prepared for the fall season. But does anybody else really look forward to Christmas and Christmas season? Because I do. I absolutely love Christmas. Christmas time is my favorite time of year. I love doing baking, crafts, decorating. I really enjoy when I've gone to cookie swap parties and everybody brings all kinds of cookies to swap and share with everybody and the recipes. So don't know about you, but I really enjoy Christmas time and I'm already looking forward to it. I do like the fall a little, but my favorite time of year is Christmas, and I love the winter time. I love to be cold. Guess that's why I kind of like grays, dark purples, blues, blacks. Those are more my colors. Really not much of a summer person, although some of my children are, but I absolutely just love to be cold. Not necessarily be out in the cold, but I do enjoy being cold outside, and then you can be nice and warm and cozy inside with a nice cup of hot chocolate or coffee, sitting by the fireplace, watching a movie with your loved ones. That's my favorite time of year. But anyways, let's get right back to what I'm working on right now. I just finished doing some of the gray pumpkins. I think I'm getting ready to show a bigger pumpkin that I'm going to do differently in a different video, but I decided to go ahead and paint it while I had all the paint out. Yep, there's the pumpkin I was talking about. I'm going to be decorating that a little bit differently than what you're going to see. I'm not going to be painting it. I'm not going to say exactly what I'm going to do yet, but that will be in another video. But I figured while I had all of the paint out, why not just go for it? And I must say, please excuse my foot in the corner of the video. I was, like I said, outside spray painting. Didn't even realize that I captured my foot in the video. I am so sorry about that. Just ignore it. Don't even pay attention to it. But I'm getting ready to show where it's actually my more favorite part of what I was doing for the decorating was, unfortunately I lost a little bit of footage because now you see some of that pumpkin is now got some purple to it. I did a little bit of dry brushing with some different colors of purple, but I'm getting ready to go back and forth between a harder bristle paintbrush and a toothbrush, as you see right here, and I'm just flicking to do like a splatter type of look of paint, and I'm going back and forth between gray and different purples, give it a little bit more depth, and just have a whole lot of fun with it. I also will be doing it on the smaller pumpkins. I do it on some on the gray pumpkin, and also you'll see after a while I do it on the plum pumpkin that I spray painted that's still, I guess, drying outside. Okay, so now you see I've started where I'm going to be putting some of the cream color and splattering some paint on the little pumpkins. I decided after I realized while I was doing the bigger pumpkin that paint was starting to splatter everywhere. I didn't want it to get on my carpet or decor, that I wasn't planning on painting those colors. So I went with the box so that I can protect everything, and I decided to do a little color of every kind of pumpkin that I did and splatter it on all of the pumpkins. That way they somewhat kind of coordinate. They don't exactly match, but they coordinate because all of the colors are intertwining with each other. So now you see I have decided to get the bigger pumpkins and put those in the box so that I could once again protect everything surrounding area, so that I could just continue to do the splatter of the paint. So right now I'm just finishing up doing the splatter effect, and I do believe that I wind up losing some footage again. Once again, I thought that my battery was still going and realized that it stopped filming. So you don't get to see the part where I was doing some more stuff to the plum color. It seems like every time I work on the plum colored pumpkins that somehow my battery dies or my camera goes out, something causes me not to be able to catch it on film, and I'm sorry about that. But you will see in a little bit where I actually go ahead and start to change some of the stem color as well. Okay, here's a little pumpkin that somehow got lost, and now it gets all the attention in this big box, getting all the splatter all by itself. So here I'm showing the two different browns that I wound up mixing to get the right shade that I was comfortable with for it to match all of the colors. Some of the browns were a little too dark or a little too light, so I was trying to find the perfect match. Just wanted to change up the color of the stems on these pumpkins. And you'll see I'm going to change the color of the stems on the bigger pumpkins as well, but I'm doing those with some of the different color purples. I'm not putting brown on those. But yes, as you see, I did lose the footage where I splattered the plum colored pumpkin that's laying down right there, but that one turned out really cool. I really liked how it turned out. So now I'm just going to work on the smaller pumpkins, changing the color of the stem here. And once I get everything changed up, then it's going to be time to reveal the final outcome. For this pumpkin, I spray painted him silver, and then I decided that I wanted to take the darker purple that I have and just outline and paint the leaf just to give it a little bit more dimension, so you can actually see the leaf that was already on there. Just want to give it a little bit of a pop. If you are still here, I am assuming that you're enjoying my video. I greatly appreciate that. I hope you do choose to stay till the end so that you can see how I decide to decorate a little and see the inspiration for the colors and what caused me to want to change my decor this year. And I'm really just hoping that you're enjoying what you're seeing and that you decide to subscribe and see what's coming up next. I also wanted to say, if you would, leave me a comment. Let me know whether you're enjoying my video, if you're liking the colors that I'm doing, if you're liking the techniques that I'm doing, if you're enjoying me showing the different things that you can do with your decor. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like for me to do, different things that you would like for me to try, or suggest colors that I should give a try. Just leave me a comment. So right now, going back to the pumpkins I'm decorating, as you can see, I have finally finished outlining the leaf, and I'm starting to fill it in so that you can see the leaf pop and really stand out. Also, down in the comments, you can let me know what you think I might be doing next, the next technique, the next maybe set of colors. Just let me know what you think I might be getting ready to do in my next video, since I said it will be different from this video. Okay, as you see, I've gotten to the big pumpkins, changing the colors of the stems, decided to switch it up between the purples and the mauves, do something a little different than the regular brown. And that's the wonderful part about when you remake things and make things your own. The possibilities are endless. You can do whatever you want, whatever color, whatever shape, whatever size. It's whatever your heart desires. As this video comes to an end, I want to say thank you for sticking around till the end. I hope you plan to come back for more to see what else I have in store for the fall and Christmas and many more videos. I hope you enjoy seeing how I have decorated and put together what I have made over today. And here comes my inspiration, the mauve pumpkin in the front with the brown stem. I got it from And That. It is a part of the Christmas tree shop stores. If you have one nearby, you should go check them out. I want to say thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.